Y'all still don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. I promise you. I put this on everything. I was fully planning when I watched this to make a perfectly good video about what I liked. Now, I will start off with giving them some mercy. They could have added the Olympics and FIBA. A lot of people are asking for that, and y'all knew a lot of people was going to ask for that. But as far as my NBA giving us even more adjustable control, okay. Like I said, with my NBA, it's only so much you can do. But this right here is unacceptable on this MyGM. This is unacceptable. First of all, they act like they don't know what a GM is and what a GM is supposed to do. You bring back MyGM mode, and it's crazy how you can do a lot and then do nothing at the same time. You made a MyGM building, which nobody cares about. All you're doing is taking up space, which is probably why you did that. So you can say, hey, we met our requirement for the amount of size that this mode is supposed to be. You got perks. You got choosing stuff that does your offensive coaching and defensive coaching. Even stuff like this takes away from the mode. I shouldn't have a attribute or a perk that increases my offensive and defensive coaching. I should have to go in and pick a coach, talk to the coach, interview the coach, pick a coach that fits the system of the team that I'm on, that fits the identity of the team. And those coaches have pros and cons. Those coaches have pros and cons. And charisma. Charisma, it makes it easier with trades. No. Charisma should be, trade should be based on what can you offer the player, what success you had last year, what can you promise the player, what players can you put around that star player that you're trying to trade for, if you are trying to trade for a star player. Shit, my bad, y'all. Like, this is what it should be. Not charisma. Oh, hey, this is what I want to do. You're talking to another GM. This is what I want to do. I'll trade you the last guy on the bench for LeBron and AD, and I get to sleep with your wife. And the other GM goes, you know what? Normally I wouldn't take that deal, but my goodness, you have such great charisma. Let's do it. Let's make a deal. Like, no, bruh. That's unrealistic, bro. That's unrealistic. Y'all act like y'all don't. This is what it should be. This is how easy stuff like this is. I actually asked ChatGPT. Let's go to it. ChatGPT, what an actual GM is. Let's scroll to it. Okay, so let's start here. Being a general manager, I said, tell me everything you know about being an NBA GM. Being a general manager is a blah, 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 blah. Okay, drafting players. These are all the things I should have had in the game and should have had them flushed out to where they actually mean something, to where they actually make you feel like you're a real GM. Drafting players, free agency, trade, negotiating contracts, scouting and drafting players, negotiating trades. And I'm not just talking about doing these things at face value, because I know people are going to come and go, you can do those things, but it's not enough just to have it, just to be like, oh, yep, you can negotiate a trade. No. Player development, financial management, salary cap. And when you go to the owner, this is the thing. When you go to the owner in this game, one of the things that the owner asks you, and I actually see it on the video, how many championships do you think you can win in 3 years? What? What owner would ask that question to any GM? But that is so lazy. This mode is lazy. Lazy. You should have to sit. I'd rather be overwhelmed with the amount of things I have to do. If they actually mean something, if it's just busy work, then yeah, people are not going to want it. This is what I said about the coaches, staff management. GMs hire and manage coaches, scouts, and other staff. They need to build a strong front office and a cohesive coaching staff. This is what you should have to do. And the owner should be saying, hey, Hey, this is the identity of the team. With the last coach, we were ranked 25th and whatever. We need to get some coaches that have this type of identity or that type of identity. We need to get coach who may have this coach may have a relationship with this coach. And before you say I'm doing too much, you remember head coach '09? This was in 2009. Do you remember how much that game had in it? In an EA head coach, NFL head coach '09? It should have been that plus more in this mode. Media relations. Talking to the media. What you're going to reveal to the media. What you're not going to reveal to the media. Building fan base support. Deciding on, okay, today are we going to have bobblehead night? Or today are we going to have free hot dog night? Or free taco night? This is what players like this want. You're not appealing to the my career and my player who just wants everything up front right now, who just want appetizers. No, you're dealing with people who want a fully flushed out mode that I can stay in for years. Balancing short-term and long-term goals. Salary cap constraints. This is literally, chat is literally giving y'all what y'all talking points should have been. What y'all should have marketed. But y'all market a damn GM building and y'all market some damn perks. Like, what are we talking about? Backstory and perks. A team, your owner should be like, look, the Rockets just picked up this person. So we need to do something. We need another shooter. Okay, it's a good start with the fact that y'all said you can get fired and have to start over. Look at all this. Negotiation skills. You should say, okay, what do I want to offer this player? How do I want to appeal to this player? All this stuff should be flushed out, but it's not flushed out because y'all too busy having backstories and having perks. Nobody cares about this. Stop with the fucking badges. This is not my career. This is not my player. Stop with the damn badges. Oh, bro. Listen, I wouldn't even care. I'm not the type of person who says, oh, I need a cutscene. I don't care about that. Nope, at all. If you have to make it all text-based, with just some, with however the little interface looks, and make it majority of it text-based, if you actually have to deal with all of those points I made, and they actually mean something. We saw it in chat. All I said is tell me everything you know about being an NBA GM. And it did that. These are the things y'all should have marketed. But before some people say it's too hard, or some people, all I did was ask them a question. Now put your damn $1 billion of revenue into it. And make a flushed out mode. Stop trying to worry about being pretty. I want to be able to walk around in the building. No. You don't know your fan. Bro. All right, bro. You don't even know your fan base. You don't even know your fan base. But you can't put in anything in the game because you got this bullshit city taking up half the space. I'll holler at y'all later, bro. Let me know what y'all feel.